My name is Joan Seligmann, and I'm from the U.S., from Seal Beach, California. I'm 73 years old. I'm a retired speech pathologist and college professor. I have one child that's an adult, 41 years old. I have, from the time I was around 50, been concerned about, around my mouth especially, that I have wrinkles, and then later, as it progressed, I got more and more wrinkles and signs of aging. So I began to seek what was available for me to perhaps restore a little bit of youth in my appearance. Before I met him even, the description of his background is next to none I've ever known before. And that might be because in the U.S., it might be when you're looking for the kind of services that I wanted in terms of a boost in youth, the return of youth to my expression and my face, I might not be talking to a person with maxillofacial surgical background. I probably wouldn't, because they probably wouldn't be interested in doing that kind of service for me. And when I found out a little bit of the way he looks at the face cosmetically as 5 primary areas, and he knows about the breakdown of those 5 primary areas, when I used to go to a dermatologist, they never had that conversation about 5 primary areas. They only pretty much focused on 2. And so I was impressed with that, and at first I thought, I don't think I need anything in 5 areas. And once I was with him and he described that, I saw that it all goes together, and I think it needs to go together to look natural. So also, I think that he, in his technique, he uses small injections in many, many varying places versus larger attack on larger areas. And I think that that may be the key to less discomfort and the fact that this is only day number 2 for me, and I've recuperated far better than I ever expected to in terms of swelling or bruising or anything like that. As an individual, he's hard to beat. And that's something I think that's greatly missing sometimes with doctors. Some of them I think even know it. And I used to say to my mother, she'd say, well, I don't like him. And I'd say, well, you don't have to like your heart specialist. He needs to be good. But it makes you feel better when a physician or professional person of any kind speaks to you about what they're going to do, the background, or at least makes me feel better, the background on why they're doing it, what they're using, how they're going to do it. And then it helps me feel better too when they speak to me about really who they are, what life looks like to them, what they've done in their life. All of it just presents the whole person. And I don't often get that. I know that their time is valuable. And I don't know why else we don't get to know too much about our professional people that help us. I have to go to technique because that's selfish and that's what I wanted. And I saw that he went very gently and carefully to different areas, and the symmetry that he gets from his technique has to be an art form, and I think it's very unusual. So I'd probably say that that would be the highlight as I look back, and what would make me return to him specifically for more procedures and not go to someone else. I would highly recommend Dr. Detail to anyone. I can't even imagine anybody who I would recommend in his place.